Hey fellas, Ryan here. It's been a while since I've done a bench review kind of video, and I thought I would do a quick one of this Vaterra Ascender, the new K5 edition, before I took it out and got it dirty. This will probably be the last time you see this clean. Also, I'm in the new studio today, which means I took a sheet from the laundry room and covered up all my crap. Anyway, so K5 Blazer, lightly modified. This is my third Ascender, and I really like this platform. Easy to build on, well built, well designed truck. And I don't feel like I need to upgrade this nearly as much as I've upgraded my other SCX10s, which I've been selling off. I just don't use them enough. I started getting into the more scale trucks with the RC four-wheel drive products, but I do still really like my Ascenders. Like I said, my third one, and I'm super happy with it so far. So let me give you a quick rundown. New wheels and tires, obviously. The stock Super Swampers are not that bad. I have them on, I did a Mojave build of an Ascender, basically left them stock on. It went through a G6 and 3 or 4 competitions with the stock tires. I just wanted to prove a point that they were pretty decent, and they performed quite well. So anyway, this one, a little bit different look. I went with RC four-wheel drive Humvee Wheels. They're 1.9s, Pitbull Rock Beasts on there. I like the black wheels. It's just sort of my style. Because these the wheels have such a negative offset, though, I am running RC four-wheel drive wheel wideners on there. So it pushes the wheels out a little bit more than I would like. But like I said, I'm gonna stick with it for now and see how it goes. I've done a little bit of body work on it. The black hood, I just wanted to get away from all that yellow. So what I did was painted the hood black on the outside and masked off all the windows, and it's got a coat of flat clear over top of everything. Covered the stickers, the grill, dulled it up a little bit, and I also went ahead and masked off the windows on the inside and painted inside the body black. So it's not so see-through anymore when you get it in the sun. And it does kind of, it mutes the yellow almost. It not quite as bright as it was before. So let's get this cover off here. I'll just show you real quick. Not hard to do, you know, a little bit of time. One coat of black paint makes a world of difference on there. So the guts, I'm running a 45 turn Tekin brushed motor. I believe I put an 18 tooth pinion in there. Castle Sidewinder 3 system. I run most of my trail trucks on 3-cell. So these are, I've got some Gens Ace. They're 1550 milliamp 3S batteries. Run them together. So, you know, it's the equivalent of a 3200 milliamp battery. Fits in the battery tray perfect. I run 2. I tape them together, and they fit in there nice and snug. And dynamite. And I get way more runtime than I ever need. So I set myself up, basically, I have 3 of these packs. And I've never run out. Servo of choice for me is a Savox 1210 waterproof. Very nice servo. Always has enough torque. I never feel like I'm ever lacking with that servo. And again, that's what I use on most of my trail rigs. The bumper for now, it's an RC four-wheel drive bumper with you have to buy the Ascender specific mounts. Now the problem is with the short wheelbase of this truck, it doesn't line up with the holes very nice. If you put the holes through the slot in the bumper mounts, your bumper is angled down quite a bit. So I'm still working on that. There's a lot of grinding and notching out and swearing and stuff. So that's still a work in progress. I don't know if the camera can see there. I've got it scabbed in with a couple of zip ties and a couple of screws to help hold it in place, but it'll be fine for today's purposes anyway. I also I'm not a big fan of the stock shocks. You know, I know you can notch out the piston rings and all that kind of stuff, but I like this truck with 100 mil shocks. My K5 Ascender runs the same 100 mil super lifts front and back. I do change the springs, and depending on the weight of the truck, I also run spacers inside the shock body. So you can get the spring kit from RC four-wheel drive. I use the white ones, which I think are second softest that comes in the kit. And on this truck, I've got a 4mm spacer inside underneath the spring. And that seems to hold the weight pretty good. I'll know more today after I get this thing out on the trail and see how she does. Other than that, I haven't done a lot to this truck yet. The shock towers are fine. I've never had an issue with a broken shock tower. And that's, again, like I said, 3 Ascenders and one Ascender comp truck that's been to hell and back, and I have not had any issues. I shortened up this tube a little bit so that it doesn't stick out above the back of the cage. And my only other modification is to run the MIP drive shafts. I just don't want to worry about stuff like that. I didn't know actually that this new K10 edition does come with an upgraded shaft that once I took them off, had I known, I probably would have ran them. They're actually quite stout. I don't have them handy, otherwise I would show you. But I wouldn't necessarily run out and buy MIPs for this truck. The old shafts were not great, but this next generation, they seem to be really thick anyway on the inside. Again, they're still plastic, but I ran this the first time on 3-cell, not even knowing about the new shafts, and it did fine. So, like I said, had I known that they were a new design before I bought the MIPs, I probably just would have ran them and just to see how long they lasted, but it doesn't matter. So that's about it, I guess. Not a lot to say about the Ascender that hasn't been said at this point. It's a nice design, and if you're a Ford guy, I guess it's not great. I happen to be a GM guy, so perfect for me. Anyway, I like the truggy look. The spare tire is 100% functional. It's a quick wing nut to get that off, and if you ever needed to, it's certainly there to use. Then that's about it. The red receiver box is a new thing. Also, the servo mounts are the same red plastic. I'm not sure what that's about. I'm not going to really worry about it for now, and I'm just going to go and enjoy this truck today. So that's about it for now. I hope you enjoyed the vid. Time permitting, I may get some more out. I've been pretty busy in the shop. I've got a lot of new stuff over the last year or so that I'd like to show you guys. So hopefully you tune in for the next one, and we'll see what other kind of things I can come up with for you. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later.